The first thing that I loved about the property wasn't actually the home, it was my drive on the way up. On 285, I started noticing that it felt like the stress of my day was just starting to melt away. The owners had told me that they knew that they were home because there was somewhere along the drive where it felt like they were just leaving the rest of the world behind and heading to their own little retreat. And honestly, I think that's what so many of us are looking for. A life where it doesn't feel like we need a vacation, a home that feels like one. By the time I pulled into the driveway, I already felt quieter, calmer, more present. And then I noticed the front porch with those little flower baskets, which immediately reminded me of Crested Butte and the Wildflower Festival. Every porch just overflowing with flowers. Like every homeowner is just making this little gesture of welcoming. Nothing extravagant, just happy, simple, colorful. The kind of flowers that tell you someone really loved being there. As I always do, I found myself just picturing everyday life. My favorite space was definitely the back deck. I could completely picture myself just sitting there with my cup of coffee, watching the sun come up over the pasture with the horses grazing below. And then later having friends over around that outdoor bar with a glass of wine, or dinner outside, or family gathered around the fire pit, watching a football game in the hot tub. It all just felt restorative, like nobody was in a hurry. Like this is a place where people actually want to spend time together. Of course, one of the things I always notice is the horse setup. That's just where my brain goes. What I liked about this one is that it feels very practical. I don't think this is the property for someone who's riding in an arena every day. I do see it more for someone who loves to trail ride, who has retired horses, or who just wants to look out the window and see them grazing. But if your dream is bigger than what's already here, I do think there's plenty of room and ability to make it your own and to make it what you need it to be. What really stands out though is the land. It's flat, it's usable, and that's a really pretty rare in the mountains. You still get all those beautiful trees with the privacy, the trails, but you also have a pasture that's already fenced, a loafing shed, a hay barn, and plenty of room to grow. And to me, that's a really special combination. Something I loved is that while I was there touring the property, there was a summer storm that started to roll in. And if you know me, you know that that's one of my favorite things, sitting on the porch watching the Colorado storms. So I did. I just stopped and I stood on the covered patio for a minute, just watching the wind moving through the trees, the clouds building over the mountains. I could picture every season here. Summer storms, snow falling with you warm and tucked inside, friends filling the house, and family really just making memories. And that's when it really hit me that this place feels like a deep breath. Not because it's the biggest house or the fanciest house, but because it makes you want to slow down, to gather the people that you love, to spend more time outside, and to notice those little moments that somehow really become the big ones. That's what luxury really means to me. If your idea of luxury looks a little different, I think you're going to feel right at home here. Every week, I'll be sharing another home, another community, and another perspective on what luxury really means. I'm Jasmine Kendick, and this is Littleton Equestrian Living. To me, luxury isn't about having more, it's about having more of what matters. Creating a life where you don't have to choose between open space and convenience, horses and connection, beautiful homes, and authentic living.